Hi everyone. Today I'm presenting what I learned from Koichiro Kobayashi and Monkey Magic by Sosuke Inoue. So, who is Koichiro Kobayashi? So, Koichiro Kobayashi is a Japanese para athlete, and he won gold medal and World Cup for B1 class 4 times in a row. And he is representative director of NPO Monkey Magic. What is monkey magic? Monkey magic began because Koba was totally blind and could no longer understand between day and night. At that time, monkey magic started as a climbing school for visually impaired peoples. And monkey magic is an event for the war where people who can see, people who cannot see, and people with any kind of disabilities can have fun together. Monkey Magic aims to achieve two things. First, to realize that not only people with disabilities, but also the general public must change their way of thinking. For example, it is wrong for people with disabilities to think that it's natural to ask for help, or general public must help them, and that is a natural thing. Like normal people have to help them, and we don't need to do nothing, and we just need to wait for the help, and that thinking is wrong. And for able-bodied people, like general public people, to think that people with disabilities should be helped because they cannot do anything on their own. Like this way of thinking is also wrong, because this peoples with disabilities can do it by themselves, and they want to do by themselves. So this is first thing. And for secondly, some people are blind, like totally blind from birth. And some people are getting blind during their life. This is different because if for the second, I mean for the peoples who was getting blind during their life will get more stress. I mean, blind people will get more stress than the normal people that can see. This is because like they cannot do by themselves a lot of things. I mean, like for the peoples that get blind during while during their life, that people can do used to do something by themselves and used to do some work or some making dinner or something by themselves. But if they when they get blind, they cannot do that kind of thing. So maybe they will get more stress, and maybe they will lost their lost their goal to a achievement of something. So monkey magic will give them courage through climbing. And climbing is a sport everyone can do, and it's easy to try. And if they climb finish the route, they got some kind of satisfaction and also achievement. So for the blind people, they lost that kind of feelings, so they can get back that feelings through climbing. Yes. And Monkey Magic also organized events all over Japan and create local names and logo with monkey motif and prefecture. So like Hokkaido, Aichi, Osaka, Yamanashi, And there's also Singapore logo, Murder Monkey. So for a world where people with disabilities can laugh and live like normal people. So in all countries, there's only 6% of people who with disabilities. In that 6%, there's only 1% of visually impaired people. So like rest of 94% people think by themselves and not support the visually impaired people or people with disabilities. The world will be very uncomfortable for that people that who have disabilities. So like the people who is able-bodied people have to support them and to make the world better for people with disabilities. And Monkey Magic is the event that both people with and without disabilities can enjoy together, and aims to create a world where it is normal for people with and without disabilities to be able to have fun and treat each other without concern. So what I learned from participating in Monkey Magic event. So the climbing needs to know where's the hold, but visually impaired people cannot see, so the guider has to tell where's the hold. But it could it's very difficult to tell without some it's very difficult to tell where's the hold. So Monkey Magic invented a word called DDS. DDS stands for direction, distance, and shape. So for direction, they use the clock formula, clock thing. So up 12 o'clock, right not 3 o'clock, left 9 o'clock, and at the bottom it's 6 o'clock. So they use that DDS, D, and for other D is distance. So it's close, normal, and far. And for S, it's shaped like a donut hold. You can hold from right all the way until the top. Like there's a bar or something. There's like a handle you can hold from left. So Monkey Magic, the guider have to use this DDS to tell the climber where's the hold, more easier and shorter way. Just people's in event. So, amazing things about Koba. So first, he have stamina. Because Koba have more stamina than other people, like normal people who climb. Not the athlete, but like normal people who are climbing gyms. Because Koba has to stay at the position until the guider tell the next DDS or until the Koba find the next hold. So he have to stay in this position until he find a hold and catches the hold. So for a second, fight with many fears. He is fighting with these fears of risk of falling, and when he's walking, it's very scary because I tried walking with blind mask, but it was very scary. I could barely walk. I cannot run, and I cannot even walk normally. Yeah, so I think he's visually impaired people is so amazing that they can fight with many fears that falling or tripping. For third, he's very patient. In Koba's opinion, the Koba cannot do 90% of what normal people do in their spare time. Like for the normal people, they can play games or like watch movie in airplanes. But he cannot play games and he cannot do most of the things that normal people do in their spare times. So for the spare time, he just like stare in the darkness and do nothing. So I think Koba is very patient, and like all of the visually impaired people is patient. So I think that is amazing, and they're so kind that they can wait. Like for me, I will get so stressed, and I think I will not live longer. I don't know, but I want to play game, and I don't think I can like wait for 7 hours in airplane. And we went to KL with Koba and also Mr. Taiki, and I learned a lot of things from guiding Koba on the street of KL. So, cause Koba told me you should tell me like there's a rock, there's a bomb, so like visually impaired people can walk safely. And Koba also eat nasi lemak and he loved it. And thank you very much for giving me a great experience in KL, Koba and Mr. Taiki, and my mom. So this is how I want to treat people with disabilities in the future. So first, always talk to visually impaired people and explain the correct situation and landscape. So for like if like visually impaired people cannot see, so they cannot understand what is happening. They cannot know what is happening. So the guider or like a person next to him have to tell what is happening so he can wait still and he know what is going on. For second, I want to share the fun with people who are mentally ill later in life with disabilities. So like what I explained on like third slide. Yeah, third slide. So lot of like people with disabilities, it's easier to get stressed, right? Because they cannot do the things by themselves. So I want to tell them like there's a sport called climbing, and that is actually amazing. There's a word called DDS, so we can climb. Like actually, Koba is stronger than me, so I want to tell that people. I want to support that people with disabilities. And for third, the most important thing to be aware of, like always use expression or like always change the voices, like tone of the voices. So if I say like strong way, like strong like what are you doing, then maybe they think I'm angry. So I need to like tell them my feeling, or like I use different voices when you're angry and when you're happy and you when you're like normal. So you have to change the tone because that visually impaired people can understand what you're feeling now. Thank you very much for listening.